Let's check out David in 2015. We'll review a couple of his boxing sequences early in his career, so let's get right into it. David's going to take a step on his lead foot right here. Now, note his high guard. He's looking to stay on that front foot as long as possible to time Roland's stepping jab. Timing meaning looking to punch on the same beat as Roland. Roland commits his lead hand, and he catches and counters with his lead cross. Now let's watch that in normal speed. Here's our next clip. David starts on the right side of his line. He'll shift his weight to his lead foot right here. He'll throw his leaping cross and then shift his weight back to the right side of his line with a rear cross. Now let's run it back again at regular speed. Now in this clip, I know David still has this in his arsenal. David will place his weight on his lead foot right here. Notice his square shoulders. He'll throw a rear straight. Now let's see that in real time. Okay, this is a similar setup. Just like in that last clip, notice his square shoulders. But this time, he's going to bring his rear foot forward right here. Then I'll push off his rear foot, lifting his lead while throwing his jab, and then follow up with the rear cross. And now watch that in real time. Okay, so we switched opponents. Now remember in one of our earlier clips, we saw David stay on his lead foot as long as possible, looking to time Roland. Well, think about that idea. Here, we'll see David take a step on his lead foot, right here. Ricardo commits his lead hand, David catches, and then counters with a hook. Let's see how quick that was. Now this one's interesting. At times when moving forward, David will throw up his high guard, catch his opponent's rear hand on his front foot, and then counter with his lead hook. Now watch him throw that high guard up. All right, let's run through this one. Notice his square shoulders. He'll push off his rear foot, lifting his lead while throwing his jab to the body, driving himself to the right side of his line, and then he'll push off his toes to his rear foot. And now regular speed. Okay, we're going to go deep on this one. He's on the right side of his line in a roll underneath his line, shifting his weight to his lead foot. Then throw a leaping hook, shifting his weight to the right side of his line, and then follow up with a rear cross to the body. He'll pull to his rear foot, immediately drive his weight back with a rear cross, then hook. Watch this. Super impressive. Here's another good one. David's on the right side of his line, and Ricardo commits. David drops and then weaves under his line. He'll roll back under Ricardo's counter hook, then bring his weight to his lead foot right here, throwing a leaping hook, followed up with an overhand. Again, really impressive. And here's the last one. He's in the middle of his line, and he'll bring his weight to his lead foot right here. He'll spring off, looking for a leaping hook to the body, and then follow up with a rear cross. And then regular speed. So that's some of the clips I found of the 2015 version of David. So that's 9 years ago. I'll be checking out some more of his recent stuff to see what additional skills he added.